a man that lives in Tanzania by the name of Ismaili Azizi, right? This man has been medically declared dead 6 times now, McNasty. 6 different occasions.
How old is this guy?
This man...
First of all, where's Tanzania?
That's in Africa.
In Africa.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, Mr. Azizi was apparently declared medically dead after a series of different incidents that occurred to him. So this has actually led the locals in his city to declare him a witch because he is unkillable. McNasty, on the last instance, the city got together, like the entire village got together, burned his house down while he was still inside of it, was declared dead, and rose from the dead. He now lives in exile outside of his town.
That's crazy. But wait. When you say he's declared medically dead, right?
Yes.
Was there any alternative motive like insurance money or...
No.
Like he's just...
Like this,
he should be dead.
He should be dead, yes. Out of every single one of the instances that he has died, quote unquote, from, he should be dead. He was bitten by a rattle or a very venomous snake in Africa. I forgot what species it was. He was bitten by a snake. He's been in car accidents. He's been burned alive. This man has literally suffered heart attacks. Like, this man is literally been declared dead multiple times. In one of the instances, he was already in his coffin, ready to be buried when he came back to life. And no one can explain what the fuck is going on with this guy. No one can explain this shit.
No, that's insane. So they burned his house down.
They burned his house down with him inside of it. He literally still has the burn marks to prove it.
And then he rose back
again.
And then they kicked him out.
They had to kick him out 6 times? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do next time?
That's crazy. So wait, if this is a crazy phenomenon, why isn't he like in a lab somewhere?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy could literally be studied. He could be literally the answer to immortality. Because 6 different instances of when he should have been dead and he's still alive is insane. Coming back from your grave that many times, he is the only man that could truly honestly say what it's like to be dead.
Jeez. But has he been approached by any like reporters?
Yes.
Any counts of what he thinks is going on and how he feels about it?
So he's actually distraught because this has actually ruined his life because he doesn't know when he will die. He's actually concerned that he might live forever. That's how concerned he's become at this point, and that's what has attracted the news and the stigma around him. So right now, he's lost his job. He lives in exile outside of the village, so he can't make any money. So how he's surviving is probably on a hope and a prayer at this point. And then on top of that, the entire, I feel like the medical community has at least caught wind of this and is more interested in it at this point, but they haven't actually done anything to try to figure out why he can't die. Where everybody's perplexed and confused right now.
It's very interesting.
What would you do if you could not die, McNasty? You could do whatever you want, but you could not die. Immortality, Wolverine style.
I will milk it. I'll become a magician. That ass.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because it's like, I'll become that magician. I'll milk it for 5 years, and then I'll just chill off that.
How much money do you think a stunt like that could pull? And when does I'm gonna assume right now, I don't think this nigga is Jesus Christ that resurrected. So this is probably just a series of extremely lucky events that has just allowed him to come back each time.
Yeah, he might be just extremely lucky.
That's what it feels like to me. Now, McNasty, did you know that in physics, there is this hypothesis called the many world hypothesis, right? Essentially, what it means is that there are copies of you across multiple universes that are running concurrently parallel to us, right? And statistically, because there could be an almost infinite amount of those copy universes, there is a universe where absolutely nothing wrong ever happens to you. Meaning that you could literally have a piano fall from you in the sky in one of those universes, and by the luck and miracle of God, the molecules in your body allow that piano to follow through your body and quantum tunnel directly through you. In one of those universes, because of how that physics equation explains the universe, meaning that literally anything is possible. Could he just be the copy of himself that unfortunately lives on forever in every one of these instances?
He could just be extremely lucky.
But that's what I mean. That's what luck would be in this situation. Yeah. That's like the physics explanation for what could be happening here.
He could be extremely lucky. Or he could be a witch.
Okay. Do you really think he's a witch? He doesn't know he's a witch.
Hey, that's what a witch would say, though. If you really think about it.
That's what the village thinks about him, too.
and they got to see it firsthand.
They really did. They tried to kill him. And that's another thing. That's an attempted murder by a village. Why are these people not being arrested immediately?
Right.
Or do they run on they must run on like DR rules.
But imagine the length that they really had to contemplate burning this guy's house down just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? So it couldn't be off a whim. On
the fifth time, they were like, yeah, something's going on.
They had to see some shit somewhere along the lines that'd be like, yeah, this guy might be a witch. Let's get this over with.
Nah, because that's actually insane, though. Now, if let's pretend that this is just luck and he does not live on forever, what do you think is going to be the thing that kills him? What do you think it's gonna be?
Bro. He'll probably step on a nail or something, get an infection. That's probably what takes him out. Like some normal shit, like some real normal stuff.
Dies of tetanus or fucking cholera or some random bullshit.
Some random shit that's easily preventable.
And now this guy right now, he's concerned that he really will never die. He's actually he doesn't know how to cope with this. How do you think you would react? He can't cope right now. How do you think you would react if you were in that situation?
I don't even know. If I survived everything and I survived my house getting burned down and now I'm living in the mountains in a cave or something, bruh, I'm telling you, I'm milking it. I'm going to every reporter, every news station, telling my story. Eventually it's going to get picked up by Netflix. And that's going to be a documentary right there. I'm going to just milk the shit until I get the funds and then I can just live somewhere secluded.
Damn. That I really am interested to see how this story progressed. And if Mr. Azizi does eventually pass away, that would be actually an interesting follow-up. We're going to have to keep an eye out on this man's life and story.
Now, wait. So how did they verify all these deaths? Or is
they're medically verified. He went to a hospital.
Death certificate.
Yes, he was medically verified each time. This happened every time that he was declared dead. He went to a hospital. In a couple of instances, he was in the morgue. He came back to life inside of the morgue, ready to go. So these have been verified by the local hospital. So either the hospital doesn't know how to check a pulse, or this guy is literally dying and just coming back.
But isn't there a condition that people have where they go into a real deep sleep and then it mimics they would be dead because they just don't move?
See, but I've heard about that, but it's never following so many horrific events that should have killed him.
Right, but in this instance, they are in a village.
Okay.
So I know they don't have a lot of technology over there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe he has an instance of this, and then they try to burn his crib down. He just got lucky and survived. You know what I'm trying to say?
What about getting bit by the snake?
So getting bit by the snake, if you get bit so many times, you actually build an...
That was the first time he's been bit by the snake. That's the problem. That's why I'm asking.
Is that what they said in the story?
Yeah, this was the first time he got bit by a deadly rattlesnake.
So he must have sucked the poison out. I don't know.
All right. So then the other instance when he got into the fatal car accident.
Hey, he might have been in a coma and recovered. Listen, I'm just saying, like, now when they say fatal, it's like he hit his head really hard. I don't think it was like decapitation or anything.
I don't have pictures of the car accident, and I don't think it was like dismemberment of the body. Or
Exactly.
Like
so he could have very been in the coma, and they could have just been like, "Yeah, he would have been cooked off of this."
So do you think that he's surviving on like vampire rules? I just finished watching Sinners last night. That's why I'm giving the.
I'm just saying, like,
Maybe.
Yeah.
he survived. He's not lucky. Maybe he has really bad luck.
And it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. and he's like, "Yo, just take me, bro," and he just keeps surviving. That's a different. So he might as well be a witch at this point.
That's an interesting thing. I didn't think about it the opposite way. I would imagine that surviving that many times would pretty much give you like the moniker of like Cats, where it's like you have 9 lives. That's what I would assume, but that's a very different perspective. I ain't think of that.